What's going on, guys? It's Jordan from Young and Driven Fitness. I just wanted to come at you with how I felt about the outcome of the Olympia. I just say that was the best put together Olympia I've ever seen. It was by far the best show I've ever seen. The lineup from 1 to 20 was insane. The competition was insane. So to each and every one of those guys up on the Olympia stage, you guys are awesome. You guys did awesome. You've worked your ass off to be there. It's really motivating and inspiring just watching that. After the prejudging, I changed my predictions for the top 5. You can see that on the comment section on the last video that I posted on the Olympia predictions. Phil Heath actually cried on stage with his wife. What he actually went through and put himself through and actually stayed dedicated and actually went through that and won the Olympia once again. That's probably one of the most motivating, inspiring things I've ever seen in my whole life. I mean, this guy had his wife who was going through cancer. He stuck by her side and at the same time trained and came in looking good enough to win Mr. Olympia once again. That is so damn inspiring that someone can go through that and still win a Mr. Olympia title. And he did deserve it. He looked amazing. Kai Green. Kai, you can clearly see that a lot of his body parts, like his back, his legs, arms, he's got some bigger muscles than Phil. He's got bigger body parts, but at the same time, his stomach wasn't just not as tucked in as Phil. His proportions were not as good as Phil, and his muscle bellies weren't exactly the same. Phil is just, in my opinion, he's the Flex Wheeler of our time, but bigger. I think Kai's got a good chance of winning in the next couple of years. Dennis Wolf, I really didn't even expect him to be where he was until I saw the prejudging. Once I saw the prejudging, I was thinking he's either going to get second or third, and I wasn't far off. But he's really hardened up. He might have been. He came in, he looked almost like the driest guy there, period. As far as his size, couldn't really compare to Phil, but his dryness, in my opinion, is what's going to get Dennis up there. Maybe possibly one day, possibly winning the number 1, but I don't think anytime soon he's going to hit 1 because I think that Kai's going to probably come back and do better, and it's going to be tough next year seeing if Phil's going to be able to keep his title against Kai. Sean Roden. I think Sean Roden, he had a well-deserved 4th title. As far as the Olympia goes, he's the most aesthetically pleasing guy I've ever seen. He's not as big as Phil, but his proportions are amazing, just as good. He's probably got the smallest waistline there. He's got a great physique. He's got more of the Frank Zane type physique, which, in my opinion, that's my favorite type of physique in bodybuilding, period. That's what I go for myself. I want to be big, but I don't want to be massive. I want to be proportionate. I want to be aesthetically pleasing. So I really like his physique. And then 5th place, you got Dexter, which I predicted. Dexter looked great. Dexter looks good every year. He comes in lean, shredded every year. He comes in proportionate every year. He's got some really great abdominal structure. So Dexter is no surprise, looked really good, and he's, as they say, the model of consistency. And to be his age, he's doing amazing. So more power to him for staying on there. Jay Cutler, by far my favorite bodybuilder, probably will always be my favorite bodybuilder. I met the guy, worked out with the guy. He's awesome. After I found out that he'd only been training about 11 weeks for the Olympia and still looked the way he did and came in 6th, I was just in awe. I was like, damn, this guy trained for 11 weeks. 11 weeks after he tore a muscle and recovered, and he's been training contests for 11 weeks and he's one of the leanest guys there. I mean, that's another one of those things that's just like, anything is possible. If he could do that, if he can take 11 weeks of training and come in that shredded and come in 6th place in the biggest bodybuilding competition in the world, you need to just shut the hell up and stop with your excuses and do what you want to do with your life. It's that easy. No excuses, just do. He's a big inspiration for me. Jay will always be my favorite. and I hope to see him back next year, back at his full potential, or if not close to it, because I think after seeing him back like that in 11 weeks that he can come back and make a good stand again. Before I kind of didn't think that, but now that I saw that I think he could do good. I'd like to mention the upcoming Big Ramy have a shot one day, maybe not anytime soon because of the guys that are already up there, but I think Big Ramy in the next 2 to 4 years might get a top 3 spot, because I mean he's a freaking young gun and he's almost 300 pounds, but he just doesn't have the muscle maturity, and I think in a couple of years he will have the muscle maturity and you might see him win an Olympia title. But yeah, overall that was an amazing Olympia, most inspiring Olympia I've ever seen. The energy was amazing, they packed out the place completely. The sport of bodybuilding is growing, which is very exciting for me because I'm never going to stop. I'm still going to be lifting weights, carrying on the lifestyle of a bodybuilder when I'm 80 or 90, hopefully, if I'm still alive. All in all, that's the best Olympia I've ever seen. I've been following the Olympia more this year than ever. That's about it. That was very inspiring. I stayed up till 2 o'clock last night watching it because I'm 3 hours away from Pacific time. It was worth it. I was half out of it because it was so late, and I don't usually stay up that late, but it was worth every second. It was very inspiring. Watching Phil on stage with his wife just about brought me to tears, and he's a big inspiration. Phil and Jay are pretty much my 2 biggest inspirations right now at this point in time today, just to keep pushing myself, because to do what they have both done up there is amazing. Just completely remarkable what the human being can do if they put their mind to something and just fucking do it. Phil had a wife that has cancer that could possibly die, and he was dealing with that mentally and physically and still going to the gym every day and working his ass off for that title of the Olympia, and going on the trips to see the fans, just doing everything, just putting in the work, and that's truly remarkable. And then Jay, the dude trained for 11 weeks for the Olympia and came in as one of the most conditioned people out there, and that's why he's one of my favorites. He surprises the hell out of people. He most people wouldn't even have done that, but he did. But anyways, guys, until next time, stay young, stay driven, stay motivated. Let's go kick some fucking ass at the gym. What's going on, guys? I know you guys have never seen my car, so I thought I would show you what I'm about to do. About to do a lot of pieces of my car in this plasti dip right here. It is flat black, or you could call it matte black plasti dip. About to do the Cobra emblems right here. And I'm also going to do Cobra emblems on the side. And that's not all. I'm going to do this centerpiece, the rear deck lid, and I'm going to do the tailpipes and the gray portion down there. So, showing you how it looks now, I'm going to also show how the car looks after it is finished. But anyways, thought you guys should see my car. This is a big part of my life. I'm a big car guy. But this is before. I'll show you after. Look at that spider. Look how little that spider looks. But that's actually a fucking creepy ass spider. I mean, Jesus. You don't want to see what he really looks like. But I'll show you what he really looks like. Yeah. What's up, guys? Sunday, September 29th. I want to hit you guys another posing update. I've had a great, eventful weekend. How have you guys been? What did you guys think about the Olympia? It really inspired me in bodybuilding and just in life in general. But I'm feeling good. I'm pretty happy with the way I look right now. Just compared to myself
to some of the natural athletes that I look up to, and I really feel like if I can come in conditioned and lean, that there's a good chance that I'll get a pro card come February next year. But yeah, what do you guys think about what I did to my car? Do you guys like Mustangs? I'm a big Mustang fanatic. That was my dream car. I was the happiest kid in the world when I actually got it and put it together and built it. I'm still building it. I'll always build it. Building cars is a passion of mine, just like building the human body. Just like acting is also a passion. You're building the mind, in my opinion. So I like building things, if you haven't noticed already. A little bit crappy on that pose there on the side chest. Didn't really arch my back up. Could have done a little bit better of an arch there, but overall, I'm progressing in the posing department, but could be a little bit better. But me and my coach are working hard on it. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. It's Sunday night, just about Monday. Pretty much Monday already. It's almost 1 o'clock. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Stay young, stay driven, enjoy the rest of the posing update.